Genesis, the Tower of Babel, the fall of one language. An epic story of unity, imagination, and divine restraint. After the great flood, the waters receded, and silence once again covered the earth. Noah and his sons stepped out from the ark into a cleansed world. God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful, multiply, and replenish the earth." Generations passed. Noah's 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, began to fill the world with their descendants. Humanity flourished once more. The earth was green again, cities rose, and memory of the flood faded into legend. For a time, all men spoke one language and shared one voice, a single harmony of thought and purpose, the plain of Shinar. As they journeyed eastward, the children of men came upon a wide plain in Shinar, fertile and vast. They settled there, saying to one another, "Come, let us make bricks and burn them thoroughly." They used brick instead of stone and tar for mortar. Together they dreamed a dream so vast that even the heavens might take notice. "Come, let us build a city and a tower whose top may reach the heavens. Let us make a name for ourselves, lest we be scattered upon the face of the earth." Their hands were united, their words carried one sound, their minds were of one accord. And so they began to build the first skyscraper of the ancient world, stone upon stone, ambition upon ambition, imagination ascending into the clouds, the divine observation. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men were building. "Behold," said the Lord, "the people are one, and they all have one language. And this is only the beginning of what they will do. Now nothing will be restrained from them which they imagine to do." Pause and think about that. God himself acknowledged the power of human imagination, the divine spark that makes man a creator in his own right. Nothing will be restrained from them. Perhaps God was not angry. Perhaps he was astonished, watching humanity progress with such speed, unity, and determination. Could it be that the Creator, in his wisdom, saw both the brilliance and the danger in mankind's growing power? Imagination creates reality, and in the hearts of men, the line between creation and corruption is thin as breath. Man had mastered the power to build, but not the wisdom to guide it. They reached for heaven without yet understanding what heaven meant. The divine counsel. Then God spoke again, saying, Let us go down and confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech." But to whom was God speaking? Was it to the sons of God, the heavenly hosts that serve his will? Or was it to other divine beings, part of a council that watched over the realms? The scripture does not say, it leaves only mystery, the scattering. And so the Lord descended. He confused their language so that one could not understand the other. Words became noise, commands turned to chaos. Builders argued, masons misunderstood, and the unity that built the tower dissolved into frustration. The great project halted. Hammers fell silent. The city stood unfinished, a monument to mankind's ambition and God's restraint. And the Lord scattered them across the face of the earth. From that moment, the place was called Babel, meaning confusion, because there the Lord confounded the language of all men. The reflection. Why did God do this? Was he punishing them or protecting them from themselves? The story does not speak of wrath, but of wisdom. Perhaps God saw that the mind of man was evolving faster than his soul. That knowledge was outpacing understanding. That power was racing ahead of compassion. He slowed them not to break their will, but to preserve their future, to ensure that spiritual maturity would one day rise alongside technological mastery. Unity without humility leads to pride. Progress without wisdom breeds destruction. And yet this scattering was not an ending. It was a beginning. From Babel came the nations. From confusion came diversity. From divided tongues came the beauty of culture, art, and story. Even division can be divine when it gives birth to new creation. The moral reflection. The Tower of Babel is not merely an ancient tale of bricks and ambition. It is the story of human imagination, the gift that mirrors God's own power. It is also a warning. When imagination runs without humility, creation turns to chaos. The people sought to rise to heaven, not to honor God, but to replace him, to make a name for themselves rather than magnify the one who gave them life. But God in mercy turned confusion into purpose. By dividing their language, he ensured that humanity's progress would be balanced by reflection. That every culture, every voice, every language would contribute a piece of the divine puzzle. For if all men spoke the same words forever, perhaps they would forget the silence from which creation first began. So the tower fell, but the dream of unity did not die. It waits deep within every soul for the day when man can again be one, not in arrogance, but in love. And the Lord called the place Babel. From its ruins rose nations. From its confusion came language, and from its lesson came wisdom. To rise high, one must first kneel low. To build heaven, one must first master the heart. The story of Babel ends, but the journey of mankind continues. From the scattered tongues of men will come prophets, kingdoms, and the call of Abraham. The voice of unity will return, but only through faith, not through bricks. If you found some value or like this story, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Subscription is absolutely free. Your participation helps to grow the channel. Thank you. Stay tuned for more Bible stories.